everybody, it's the Electrocutioner. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker. In the last episode, we collected half of the Triforce Shards. In this episode, we are going to be collecting the other half. Now, once I get away from these guys, I can tell you that we need to warp to Forest Haven. Because there are two Triforce Shards near there, so let's conduct the Ballad of Gales. And warp to Forest Haven. Okay, well, the first one is actually to the right of the Forest Haven. Okay. Alright. Alright, there it is right there. Pause. Okay. Alright, right here. X marks the spot. Here we go. We got a Triforce Shard. We need 3 more. Now, if you go on this island, you'll get a treasure chart, which I guess I should do. But I'm going to go over here first and get the location to this island. It's actually down from the square we're at. We're going to get the Mapfish location. And honestly, I should do this for every island. Because we have those treasure charts, you know. Also, this is an island for the ghost ship, I believe. So, yeah. So, the ghost ship could appear here. Alright, let's go. Alright. See, chart is opened. Right here we have 5-star Isles. Okay. Cool. The ghost ship, yeah. The crescent moon faces down. The ghost ship will be here. Alrighty. I'm gonna go back to this island to get the... No, not that one. This one. We'll get the Mapfish location for this island, and we're gonna go in the island to see what awaits us in there. So... bait out. Got Cliff Plateau Isles. Cool. Nintendo Gallery. Yes, on Forest Haven. You take pictures of characters in the game. This guy will make statues of them, basically. Hold on a second, guys. I will go inside this island because it's pretty interesting. Alright, so these things in here, you can blow them around with the deku leaf if you want. I don't know why I tried that. I'll be back. Alright, you go around the brambles on this side. Oh, wait. No, Boomerang kills them instantly. I forgot. Now, that chest has a joy pendant in it. And we're not about that, as you know. We're not about that. There's a tree here. Like, you have to get spring water from Forest Haven and water these trees. I don't know. I'm not going to do that because I don't know where all of them are. So, yeah. I'm not going to do that. Right here we have a treasure chart. Cool. We're not going to roll jump. We're not going to roll jump because we're going to end up talking to that guy as know it. Oh, not Beatles chart. Now there's one northwest of Forest Haven. So, this way. Now I'm going to cut because it's going to take a minute to get there. So see you guys when I get there. Alright, here we go. Remember when we gave that teacher 20 joy pendants and she gave us a cabana deed? Well, welcome to the cabana. So we now own this land here, so pretty cool, honestly. Pretty cool. Now, before we go up there, let's change the wind direction. Or before we go in the cabana, let's change the wind direction. Southeast. Get up here. And we have a spiky chest. And inside we have a treasure chart. Cool. Slice down. Alright. Let's get out the cabana deed. We gotta show it to the door. You unclaimed fowl, don't lay those grummy hands. Wait, that's the are you the new master? Are you Master Jonathan? I am so pleased to hear that name. Master Jonathan, please be gentle in this fine door. You shake his hand and open the door. How nice. So this teacher was hiding a Triforce Shard in her house the entire time. Get out the grappling hook. Pull this down, and that stops the fire. Before I go, there's a puzzle here that you can complete, but I'm not going to complete it because you don't get anything out of it as far as I know. There's a little dungeon here. Yes, there is a Triforce Shard in this dungeon. Like I said, we're in the sewers, I guess. So the teacher has been hiding a Triforce Shard in the sewers the entire time. You gotta crawl through these friggin' entrances, I guess. I don't know. Go straight from here. Then right. Alright. I'm gonna pegs here. Missed. Hit it. Nice. You want to fall down here and go in this hole. Careful of the rats, because they can steal your money. That's the entrance again. Fall through, or fall down this hole with no ladder. There's 3 deads in here. Hey, hey! Die. Thank you. Really powered Master Sword, get out of here. There's a 10. Alright. Sword away, crawl through here. Alright, you see the shells on the ground? The spike ladder. Here we are. Plays the Wind Requiem. Okay, I thought I got it wrong for a second. And of course, that makes a treasure chest appear. Please get in front of the chest and open it. You know, it's kind of something that's kind of required for you to do. Triforce Shard, 2 more. One's on Outside Island, the other one is on the ghost ship. Nope. Alright, we're out of here. Let's get out of the sewer. Alright, so the next one's on Outset. Before we go to Outset, though, talk about flying seagulls. If you look, we've already gotten these seagulls. No, there they are. See the seagulls? Let's go ahead and sell to those seagulls. Let's get the Matfish location first. Alright, I've already gotten the Matfish location, I didn't realize. But I guess I could show this off. If you give them bait twice, it gives you 10 arrows. You have to try to hit them with all 10 arrows. And honestly, it's pretty easy. So I didn't realize I already got bait. I didn't realize I already got the location for this island. But I guess it's it's a good thing I didn't remember because I get to show this game off, so yeah, that's pretty cool. If you hit them with all 10, you get 200 rupees. Obviously, I'm not getting that because I missed a shot, but we'll at least hit them with 9. Eight. This game's not bad. It's pretty easy. Okay, 80 rupees. So yeah, like I said, you get 200 if you hit them all 10 times. But unfortunately I couldn't, but that's okay. Alright, this flock of seagulls. We have a Octorok. And I didn't mention this before, you have to defeat them within 3 rounds, or it'll actually warp you to a random location, so that's cool, I guess. There you go. So the bombs takes out his eyes in one hit. Boomerang, I believe it's 3. Not a fairy this time, but we do get a treasure. Alright, right here. Nice. I don't know what this is, but we're about to find out. It's an orange rupee. 100 rupees. Nice. So on the map where it says, it used to say Private Oasis, it now says Jonathan's Oasis. And it will say that for, you play the game, it will be whatever name you put in. Alright. I'm gonna warp to Outset, and I'll see you guys when we get to where we're supposed to be. So, we're supposed to be on top here. Change the wind direction to west. Feel your magic, and then you want to jump off the edge here and just glide along. Over here there is a ledge. Now you want to lift up this rock, and what I like to do is I like to throw it off the ledge. And you have this dungeon where I believe it has like 50 floors or something, but you have to get to floor 30 to get to the Triforce Shard. And you're gonna be hearing that a lot, so what I usually do is I mute my TV. Yeah, I usually mute my TV because that sound, hearing that 30 times is, or I guess hearing that 29 times is annoying, so that's what I usually do. And what I'm gonna do here, you just fight a different enemy on every floor. So, yeah, you fight a different enemy on every floor. It's not that exciting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut and you know, hope you guys don't mind this too much, but I'm actually going to cut. And I will see you guys. Wow, one thing the boomerang can't touch. Or, no, it does. It's instant? Yeah, it is instant. So what I'm going to do, I hope you guys don't mind this too much, but I'm going to cut here. And I will see you guys on floor 30. Don't worry, you're not missing too much. But yeah, you have to get to 30th floor, and guess I'll cut here and see you guys there. Alright. And yeah, like I said, you're not missing too much, so don't worry. You're just fighting the same enemies you fought throughout the game. So, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, once you pass 10 floors, you'll get this kind of Nirvana floor for, you know, get your money, hearts, whatever you need. You can also leave if you want. Alright, 10 more floors. Also, I'm using the boomerang. Some of the enemies, you know, they get stunned or they die in one hit to the boomerang. So I'm using that throughout most of this. So yeah, because the boomerang's overpowered, as we've already discovered. Well, I discovered it a long time ago, but anyways, see you guys in a second. By the way, the enemies don't give you anything here. Unless you use the grappling hook, you're not going to get any items from them. Alright. So I have the volume turned off. It's not your computer or whatever. Like, my TV's muted right now. So the next couple floors are going to look like this. Goodbye. So I found something out. These guys are called silver dark nuts. And the one in gold is a dark nut. So the ones that are white are silver dark nuts, and these are dark nuts. And there's one later called the mighty dark nut, and I'll point that out when we get to it. Alright, here we are, guys. Now, if you go all the way to the bottom, you get something called the Mask of Truth. Which allows you to see enemies' health bars, so it's really cool if you want to... I mean, you get it in a different way in the GameCube version, but this is where you get it in the HD version. If you want to see, and if you want to use it, you can use it against the Murloc King that we fought in the Forsaken Fortress. You can use it to see, you know, the health bar there, and the health bar to many other enemies. So that's cool. Anyways, enough rambling here. Let's get the Triforce Shard. And with that, we need one more. So you want to keep going, shining your light over to the elephant, and you can keep on going. But I'm not here to get the Mask of Truth. You can if you want to, but I'm not here to do that. I'm just here for the Triforce Shard. Alright, the last Triforce Shard. The last Triforce Shard is on the ghost ship. Okay, let's check out the ghost ship chart, see where it is. On Crescent Moon Island. Okay. Now, what I usually do is I wait for it to be at Great Fish Island. So, yeah, I might do that, I guess. Which is it's at the island after Great Fish Island, so I might have to. It'll take a while for me to get to get to Great Fish Island, because it's at the square beside it. So, or it's at the square after it, so it's gonna take a while for the ghost ship to be there. But yeah, I guess I'll see you when it's at Great Fish Island. So let's go ahead and get this 50 first. Okay, we're gonna play the Song of Passing. The ghost ship only appears at night, so yeah, it only appears at night, and I want it to be at Great Fish Island, so it's gonna take me a minute. So I will see you guys in just a second. Well, a second for you guys anyway. Okay, I'll see you in a second. Alright, so I'm at Tingle Island. And near Tingle Island, there's this flock of seagulls. So, of course, we have to go over there. Alright, let's go. Alright, that's it. Okay, I wonder what we're gonna get this time. Alright, right here. Good. Not a Triforce Shard, but just as good, probably. And what we have is a piece of art, and that's our fourth piece, so we have 12 units of health. Nice. Getting the map fish location while we're here. Tingle Island, perfect. Alright. Yeah, he's talking about Tingle deciphering the Triforce charts, but yeah, unfortunately, that device, I've played this game before, so I already knew that. Alright. So here we are, guys, at 5-Star Isles. By the way, one of the options here was Crescent Moon Island, and I didn't think I had that, but I do. It is on the right of Gale Island, which is above Windfall Island. Crescent Moon Island, I did have that. But here we are at 5-Star Isles, and as you can see, there's the ghost ship. You just sail on through it. And to enter the ghost ship, you have to have the ghost ship chart. So yeah. In here, though, we have some enemies. Some whiz ropes. And these pose. The pose. Light them up. Literally. And I believe that's it. Yep. Only 3 enemies. Kind of surprising for the ghost ship, but whatever. Now come up here. Now, as soon as you collect the Triforce Shard, you will be booted out of the ghost ship and not able to return. So get all these rupees before you open the chest. Because once you do, you won't be able to get them. Alright, almost have the maximum of 5,000 rupees. Pretty cool. Alright, and here, as you would have guessed, we have the final Triforce Shard. At last you found the last shard. Fused together, all 8 form the Triforce of Courage. There we go, guys. The Triforce of Courage. Okay. Well done, Jonathan. With the shards you have collected, the Triforce of Courage is now complete at last. We must make for Hyrule quickly. Alright. Before we do that, there's something else here I want to do. I'm going to go to the Beatles chart. I want to... hang on. Want to go 4 squares up from outset. 4 squares up from outset, 1 square up from Great Fish Isle. We'll just warp the single island, I guess. We're gonna go and get the 3rd empty bottle. Nice. Okay, looking at the map from Tingle Island, go to the left. And this island is actually where we got a Triforce Shard, I believe, right? No, it's not. There's Western Fairy Island over there. Let's get the mapfish location, I guess. Rock Spiral Island. Now, I believe there's a piece of heart or something in this, on this island, but, it's whatever. Actually, I might explore it later. But near Rock Spiral Island, you have this ship right here that's definitely not Beetle's. Don't even get it confused, guys. It's not Beetle's ship. Okay? It's not his. This guy... oh, fine, welcome to you, young person I've never seen before. So this guy has an empty bottle, a piece of heart, and a treasure chart. You don't know the price until you select it. We want the empty bottle for 500 rupees. Piece of heart, 950. We have almost 5,000, so it's not that big of a deal to spend this much money. Because we almost have 5,000 and money is useless now. Because we deciphered all the Triforce charts. So we don't need money anymore, really. And we have almost 5,000, so it's like spending that much money for these items Not that big of a deal. And you know what? Might as well get the $900 treasure chart as well. We might as well.
Thank you. Bye.
So yeah, once again, not beetle, not beetle ship. But we have 3 empty bottles now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a fairy island and get a fairy. And since Northern Fairy Island's right there, I might as well go there. But after this, it is time to go down to Hyrule, guys. Wait, that's not Northern Fairy Island. Whatever, there's... You can see... Oh no, there's over there. You see over there is the 4-second fortress, where Ganon is no longer at. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna collect a fairy. I'm gonna get a fairy. And then we're going down to Hyrule, guys. So I'll see you guys at the Tower of the Gods. Here we are, guys, at the Tower of the Gods. Do the normal sell, I guess. Here we go, guys. Well done, Jonathan. You must show the Triforce piece you have assembled to the gods. Oh, what is this? There on your hand. The Triforce piece now dwells within you. This is the Triforce of Courage, proof that you are indeed the true hero. You have controlled the wind across the seas, and here near the end of your quest, the power of the gods has been bestowed upon you. Shortly from this moment on, you shall be known as the Hero of Winds. Jonathan, Hero of Winds, go forth to Hyrule, to Zelda's side. Here we are back in Hyrule, guys. And, we gotta go in and check on Princess Zelda. But, we are gonna save that for next time. So next time, on The Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker, we're gonna be checking on Princess Zelda. Yeah, we're gonna be checking on Princess Zelda inside of Hyrule Castle. I will see you guys then.